SC22 is particularly important for Penguin Solutions because, first of all, it's the first time we get back with the entire community that does HPC and AI. It's been a couple of years, although last year in St. Louis we were present, not the same thing. Today, a lot of technology providers, partners, and of course potential customers. So for Penguin Computing, it's an opportunity to tell our story. The world doesn't always know everything we can do. We have some great customers that have trusted us to design, deploy, and manage their solutions for HPC and AI, and we just want the world to know what we do.
We actually have 3 big announcements that we made here this week. The first one's cloud related. So one of the things that we did with our cloud was we announced a new cloud control plane, and it's really oriented towards simplifying users who want to make use of both on-premise HPC, which has been what people have been doing for a long time, and at the same time doing cloud-based HPC work as well. So taking advantage of this whole new era of almost infinite scalable resources they can get to do their work. The next thing we did was we announced a partnership, which is actually related to that first announcement. We announced a partnership we established with the Google Cloud Platform. So one of the key players in HPC and in the cloud technology, and so we've got a tight partnership with them specifically around HPC and AI. And really where that partnership comes together is in our ability to help customers who are starting their journey to do high performance computing in the cloud, to simplify it for them. We can be that onboard for you to get you successful in a complicated world of getting all this working together. And then the third was we actually acquired a technology company called Colorado Codecraft, which is a foundation technology for a product that we have called Skilled Cloud Workstation. And how that comes together with the other 2 things I talked about is that it allows you, for users in the cloud running applications, to actually be able to visualize and view those from anywhere in the world right within their web browser with no special software or plugins being required. All of that kind of comes together for a whole collection of exciting announcements we made.
In our booth today, we are also pushing HPC and AI to the edge. So we have a lot of cameras that are situated at different stations. We are collecting some information on sentiment from our customers coming in. And why is it even tied to HPC? It's because that's an endpoint, an edge device that brings information that we're able to compare to a trained model that we have loaded on our server infrastructure in the back of the booth, with an accelerator that's looking at how to compare people's faces in comparing that to the model and giving us a dashboard, which if you come to the booth, you'll see it, tells us who's happy, who's unhappy, age, gender, and a lot of variables that we feel are just a representation of what we can do with HPC and AI outside of the data center at the edge.
So all the new things that we're announcing here at the show actually complement a bunch of work that we've been doing with both customers and with the cloud up until this point. So one of the products we've had in the market for quite a number of years is what's called Penguin On Demand. And it's our own private cloud that we make available specifically for high performance computing workloads running in the cloud. So it's not necessarily a replacement for what we're doing with Google, but it can run right alongside as part of those workloads, and there are certain workloads where it may be beneficial for you to run in our Penguin Cloud. We've also been working with customers for years doing professional services in both implementation, so putting together your new system, helping you to design enhancements to the system. Then the third piece is actually we can manage the system for you. So if what you're really looking to do is just use it and hand the keys to somebody else, you can hand them to us and we'll do the driving for you and just get you there and take care of all the complexity of keeping your system going. So when we think about the customers for whom these new offerings, particularly the cloud offerings, would be useful, it actually comes from both ends of the spectrum. In one case, we've been working with customers with on-premise HPC for a long time. But a lot of those customers are thinking, how can I take advantage of the cloud and the on-demand elastic ability to just move workloads out there. And so for those customers, this new capability, instantly interesting because it extends what they've already been doing. For new users coming into HPC, a lot of them are starting that journey thinking, you know what, I'm going to start in the cloud. And so I want to get into the cloud, get my workloads going there, but I want to have a path if it turns out that down the road I need to have my own system, that there's a unified technology where I could deploy that and I could pull it all together in one system. And so anyway, I think both people, both new users and longtime HPC people can benefit from what we're doing. what we're doing in the marketplace today has really been driven by customer input. We're customer-led. We work every day with customers who are deploying these systems, and so we're just listening to them and kind of saying what would be that next piece of value we could deliver.
And the 20 years that Penguin Computing has had in business doing HPC and AI really helps us. We leverage all the technologies out there, and we love finding that unique aggregation of components that are best for customers that really want to push the envelope on performance, because we got to remember HPC is high performance computing. That P is important. So when I look at everything that's happening today here in Dallas, I'm really excited about innovation and the technologies that are being brought to market. You see innovation on the CPU side, the GPU side, the interconnect, cooling, power delivery, but also innovation in the software stacks and how people are adding even more value through standardization. And the last thing is everybody's more interested in driving that HPC growth than ever. Now, if I want to be honest, if I'm a customer or potential customer trying to decipher the best way to aggregate all those fantastic technology innovation points into my solution, it can be overwhelming. But as you know, Penguin Solutions has been in the business for about 20 years, focusing on HPC and AI, and I am now, again, excited about helping customers decipher all this and build the right infrastructure for their needs and being their partner.
If you're here at the show and you'd love to learn more about what we do, just stop by the booth. We'd love to talk to you. It's booth 2400 at SC22. If you're watching this after the show, then the easiest way to get in touch with us is just visit us on the web, www.penguinsolutions.com.